I love this. Tiki, you get a blue and black mic.
How are you, Kupra? How do you manage these dresses? They're so like struggling with it. I'm tripping and all. Aren't you being cold?
I was wondering if I was the only one shivering on stage. Thank you so much, Vijay. I was shivering and I thought I was nervous. I mean, look at the audience, guys. I thought I was shivering because I was nervous.
Tell me, what do you want me to say?
I think you've got a few lines that you're going to read.
Yes, I thought I'd just read something out from what I've said in my show.
Right.
It's an excerpt, so I just go for it.
Yes, ma'am.
They start taking tissue out of various corners, and I'm just breathing and chanting in my head. When it was about to get over, I didn't want them to miss any spot. So I said, hey, I think you missed taking a sample from here and here. The doctor was taken aback, looking at me as if I'm a freak. She said, yeah, don't worry, we got that covered. Happily, I get myself bandaged post the procedure, where my breast was stapled to get the sample for biopsy and go to the doctor's room. Meanwhile, there's a crowd gathering behind, courtesy my husband and his profession. I'm used to this. Of course, I would rather not have them gathering 2 seconds after I just got my breast stapled, but it is what it is. Right now, the focus was, what does the biopsy say? We sit opposite to the doctor, and she lets us know that the final result will take few days. And then she goes on to say something that makes my heart sink. But I'm just cautioning you that it could be anything. Now, we all know that no doctor will say this unless they really have seen something. Then, to confirm my fears, she started explaining to me the various stages of cancer, showing us images on a laptop. Fuck. In that moment, that's the only thing that came to my mind. Fuck, fuck, fuck. This woman had just shocked the life out of my husband and me. We both put a calm face because we're in a public domain and we felt like we needed to maintain a sense of decorum. However, our world was shaking at a Richter scale of 10. Then suddenly she asks, if you don't mind, my nurses want to take a selfie with your husband. Like, fuck what? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm completely disoriented, and my poor husband had to smile for all the pictures even though he had just found out that his wife has some sort of cancer. We sit back in the car, not uttering a word in front of the driver and the security. Perhaps that's the norm. Don't express to the world. Hide your sorrows, bury your fears, don't tell about your tragedy. Though I don't know why it still didn't look like tragedy to me, but certainly I wasn't expecting this. The entire 40 minutes on the roads of Delhi, we were quiet, yet itching to talk to each other. We reach the hotel, get inside the lift, but then there's the hotel staff there. So yeah, still not a word. We reach our floor, the elevator door shuts. I look at him, and because my mind has been racing the entire way, the only thing that comes out of my mouth is, and in that instant, both of us laughed. We really didn't know how to react. It was certain I had some fucking stage of cancer. But apart from that, things weren't clear. And then, in that instant, we looked at each other, and without any verbal exchange, there was a determination in both our eyes that we are in this together and we're going to deal with it, no matter what. And deal with it most joyously. We go to our room, and the only thing we do is to chant.
In this very moment, I just have to say that writers are better actors. Writers are great actors.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for breathing your story and telling it so honestly and so simply. That is great. Ladies and gentlemen, Tahira Kashyap.
Thank God there's no censor right now.
Just at this moment, I'd like to ask you, I mean, of course, we got to know your journey through Instagram, through social media, but what gave you the courage to express your most challenging time in the minutest details through the audible Suno format and the audio format? What gave you the courage to do that?
So, Kupra, when I was going through it, I was not sure that I wanted to discuss it with the world. The idea is to get over the shit and not just sort of think that I'm going to share it on social media or any such. But in my entire audio, I realized that there's lots that needs to be spoken about. We are so obsessed with breasts, and sort of our identity becomes sort of breasts and boobs, and as but we're more than that, and I really wanted to talk about that. Apart from that, I really didn't want to leave out any medium. I have said this before, that I'm going to exploit each and every medium, whether it's print, audio, whatever it is, to spread the message of early breast cancer detection, because had I known this, because had it been on top of everybody's minds, I wouldn't have been sitting on my symptoms for 2 months. So I'm not going to spare any medium, and I'm going to be in your face, and I'm going to talk as if somebody wants to judge me, they can, but I'm not going to stop talking.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.